Half of these people ain't as talented as you think. They just persist more than you. That's the T. Half of these people are really not as talented as you think. They're talented now, don't get me wrong, me included. What sets me apart is my ability to persist stubbornly until I get it. I will mess up a note a million times. I will mess up the algorithm a million times, but I will keep going and I will keep persisting until I accomplish what I set out to accomplish. My queens, my kings, my ladybugs, my in-between. Persist. Persisting is the cheat code to success. Now, don't get me wrong. These people talented. You're talented. But talented plus persistence, unmatched. Who can touch that? Because most people don't do that. But you do, especially after watching this video. Clock it.
So talent is cool, persistence is cooler, but confidence is like the glue, because if you don't believe in yourself, you'll quit before persistence even pays off. And that's how most people tap out. But the chosen ones, we don't tap out. We laugh at the mess ups. We remix the mistakes. Remix. When I step in the door, you wanna mean how you do that there? Remix. And we keep moving until the door finally opens. Leave that door open. I'ma leave the door open. So yeah, she's right. Persistence is the cheat code, but confidence is the controller. Without it, we're not even in the game.
When you don't use your passion, God will make you so miserable. Nothing will go your way. It's like the jobs ain't working, the relationships ain't working, ain't shit working because you're not in alignment, because you're not using your gift. Your gift is what you would naturally, it's something that's a part of you. Like you are supposed to be utilizing your gift while you are here on earth. Your gift is your legacy. Your gift is your freedom. Your passion, like that, to bring you so much money, but you're not using it. So you broke, you working these dead-end edge jobs. So when you do not go after your dreams and your passions, God will make you so miserable, because how dare you? How dare you? Like, follow your passions. I don't care if it ain't giving you no money in the beginning. No, it ain't about the money. It's about this peace that this shit brings you. It's about this freedom that it gives you. It ain't about the money. Go get you a little hustle, but make sure that you make time for that passion, because that's your ticket. That's your freedom. For real.
She's not lying. Ignore your passion and life will feel like a rigged game. Jobs flop, relationships crumble, nothing lines up. Because you're out of sync with your gift. And let's be real, your gift is not optional. It's the operating system you were born with. Now, I'm not saying that passion pays the bills overnight. Nah. In the beginning, it may look like a broke hobby. But here's the twist. Passion is freedom. It's the one thing that makes misery pack its bags. Without it, you're basically clocking for a life sentence. You dig?
I don't know what my gift is, so write this down. Your gift is what comes easy to you that's hard for most. I believe, and this isn't motivational speaker talk. I know E.T.'s my guy. I know, I'm around positive people, and they say, you think everybody can be successful? And I say, yes, everybody won't be, because most people won't tap into their gift, right? What comes easy to you that's hard for most? I found my gift in the 4th grade. We had a group project. It was me and 4 other girls, and they were like, oh my God, I'll do all the work, but I don't want to talk in front of the class. And I was like, bet, I don't want to do no work, and I love to talk. But let me tell you something. Do y'all know I never got down on my knees and prayed to God to give me the gift to be able to speak in public? Now, I had to work on it because he gave it to me. But understand something. Do I believe God gave everybody an individual gift? Absolutely. So here's what happens, right? So I bought my kids an Oculus for Christmas like 2 years ago. And they was like, we want an Oculus, da da da. They seen all the commercials. And Dave, they had it for like 2-3 days. And it was like, they was fighting over it, all kind of stuff. And I went up to their room and I was like, yo, where's the Oculus? I ain't seen y'all have it in like a week or two. And they was like, yo, we can't find it. And I said, whoa, I gave you that gift. Somebody with me already. And they said, well, we can't find it. And I said, what you mean you can't find it? You begged me for it and I gave it to you. That was a gift from me. So I'm pissed as their father because I gave them a gift. So how you think God feel when you... He done gave you a gift. Now, they found it, but guess how they had to find it? They had to clean it up. They had to clean up their rooms. Some of y'all need to clean up the clutter up here and go back to what you're supposed to be doing.
Here's the truth. Your mind is like the headquarters. If it's cluttered, then the whole army falls apart. God didn't give you a gift just to watch you bury it under doubt, excuses, and distractions. He expects you to use it because that is your assignment. When you clear the battlefield of your thoughts, when you stop letting fear and chaos run the command room, you unlock freedom he designed for you. Ignore it and you're not just wasting talent. You're disrespecting the mission.
Here, let me tell you something. Don't you let these people out here in these streets try to make you think you crazy. Because people have a real keen way of trying to make it seem like what you said, what you did, how you living is so unheard of. Because, you know, they ain't never did nothing. They ain't never said nothing. They ain't never acted outright. They ain't never cussed, you know, because they so saintly. You know, God ain't gonna bless you. You don't know what God gonna do. Because let me tell you what I know. You can be flawed and favored. Okay, get into it. Don't you let me take you through this alphabet. You can have aggravation and abundance. Okay, you can think you're in a bind and use it as an opportunity to build. Okay, you can, in the midst of chaos, stand calm. You can have a horrific past and still have a captivating present. Okay, you can go through struggle and let it lead to success. Okay, you can have a few trials and still have a couple more triumphs. Okay, the devil may think he got a hold on you, but God gonna bring a hallelujah to you. Don't you let these people make you think you crazy. You know who you are. Stand on faith.
God doesn't need you to be perfect. He needs you to be faithful. Flaws don't disqualify you. They refine you. Chaos isn't proof that you're cursed. It's the furnace where your character is forged. You can still carry aggravation and still walk in abundance. You can have a horrific past and still craft a captivating present. Struggle isn't the end. It's the raw material of success. Trials aren't tombstones. They're just stepping stones.
This for the chosen ones, man. The black sheep, the light workers, the star seeds, strictly for y'all. Earth angels, etc. for y'all. Listen, man. You gonna be alone. Oh no, why the I'm saying that like it's the cool thing. Let me tell you something. It get lonely sometimes. You just gotta stay strong, cause God separated you for a reason. You supposed to be alone. Find your purpose. Figure out what you supposed to do for the universe. Figure out what curses you supposed to break for your family, etc., etc. So stay strong through your isolation phase. Cause I like being alone. I like me. You feel me? I'm fun. Thing is, after so motherfucking long, cause it's been like years. It's been forever. I've always been alone. Even when I'm around people, I'm alone. I like to be alone with somebody. I be talking to God like, you still want me to be alone, bro? Anyway, as you can see, you see how I make myself laugh? Because I be alone. Anyway, stay strong. I love you. You gonna be all right. It's part of the plan. Yeah.
Some people think purpose means job title. Nah. It's not how it works. Purpose is the curse that you carry and the gift that you refine. It's what the universe assigns you to break, to build, and to bless. And yeah, sometimes that clarity makes you feel so alone, even when you're surrounded. But that's sacred isolation. That's the chosen one's path. You're not antisocial. You're just tuned into a frequency that most people can't hear. So stay strong. You're not just finding your purpose. You're becoming a blueprint. And when you finally speak it out loud, that's when it all connects.
All right, bro, you really intimidate people to the core. And it's not because you the baddest mug out. It's not because you the big bad wolf. It's not cause can't nobody whoop you. It's cause you walk into a room dolo, yet it feels like you have an army behind you. And you need to understand one thing. You are what I like to call a one-man army. You step into a room, but it feels like you have the energy of 1,000 motherfuckers. And that's cause you step with the Most High. You step with your higher self. You step with your ancestors. So even if it looks like you're alone with these two eyes, if they're able to read energy, they can see you are never alone. And you were never like this to begin with. But circumstances caused you to have this energy because people said they was rocking with you, then turned their back when you needed them the most. So then you made it a pact to rely on only your own energy and the Most High's energy to keep you going. That's why nobody keeps you motivated. That's why you're your own fuel now. And that's why you don't rely on nobody to make you feel a certain way, because you're going to get it done by yourself.
You ever wonder why you intimidate people? You're not even wild or reckless. You intimidate them because your presence carries weight. You walk in solo, but the room feels crowded because your ancestors, your higher self, and the Most High are standing right by your side. That's why people can't figure you out. That's why people can't figure you out. They see a body, but they feel 1,000 energies. Circumstances taught you how to rely on your own fuel. And now you burn with a fire that nobody else can provide.
I don't think people really understand how hard it is to be told that you gotta grow up when you over 35. Because what the fuck do you mean? Cause see, I live in America, where the definition of an adult is kept intentionally lax so that groomers and pedophiles don't feel bad when they attack their victims, or at least have legal recourse in the process. So over here, if you got a job, a car, some form of shelter, and you pay your bills on time, or close enough, then goddammit, I'm grown. Oh, and don't let me have a degree. Bachelor's, master's, PhD. Cause you can't tell me that PhD don't stand for please hold the disrespect. After I done busted my ass all this goddamn time defending that dissertation in front of them people who didn't think I could do it, you better address me with the respect that I earned. Okay? Or a business. Don't let me have a business. I done made it through all of the 5 years of trouble when the majority of businesses typically fail. And I am a hustler with a hustler's mentality. So you ain't finna catch me slipping. What the fuck do you mean I need to grow up? Nigga, I am winning. At least on the surface I am. I can't hold any decent relationships because I don't know how to express myself properly. I keep getting into unnecessary altercations because I think that everything is an attack and everybody out to get me. I haven't dealt with or addressed any of the traumas that I occurred in life. So I keep playing out unnecessary cycles and wondering why it is I can't seem to get past this level. So maybe I do need to grow up. At least that's what came out during my prayer time. Cause see, I've been getting my ass whooped by life for the last several years. And I have been fighting for my motherfucking life the entire goddamn time. And I ain't nowhere where I want to be. But you know, I'm at least adulting at the level that America has told me is acceptable. So when God said, hey, yo, pimp, it's time to grow up, and then co-signed the transaction by moving my custody from the guardian Harisha, whose hallmark characteristics include being able to navigate through any chaotic situation, but struggling with handling some things that would be deemed childish as far as behaviors are concerned, to the Orisha Obatala, the one responsible for responsibility, making sure your character gets developed, and learning how to navigate through any situation without getting a spot of dirt on your ass. Because you know he's the Orisha, the white cloth. Which means, for the first time in my life, I have to accept that I'm the problem.
See, America will hand you a checklist and call it adulthood. Jobs, bills, degree, businesses. But God don't care about your resume. If your soul's still stuck in survival mode, you've been fighting your whole life. And yeah, you earn respect. But now he's shifting you from chaos handler to character builder. From reactive to refined over time. The chosen ones know that growth isn't about age. It's about maturity. It's about ownership accountability. And when you finally say, I'm the problem, that's not weakness. That's divine maturity.
Ego actually prevents the soul from doing a lot of the things it needs to do. I am not necessarily a proponent of ego death. I'm a proponent of ego suppression when it needs to be suppressed, but understanding that we are whole beings for a reason. We're here to experience a human experience in these physical bodies for a reason. We are also here to elevate spiritually while we are in these physical bodies. And we're also meant to awaken from the illusion and away from the ego. But the ego is there for a reason. The ego does serve a purpose in our evolution and in our life.
See, the ego isn't your executioner. It's your training ground. You don't have to kill it. You have to master it. Suppress it when it thinks it's trying to run the show, but respect it for the lessons that it gives. We're in these bodies to experience humanity, but we're also here to awaken beyond the illusion. The ego is the friction that makes the spirit spark. Evolution isn't about erasing the ego. It's about elevating through it until your inner voice, your higher self, is the loudest voice in the room. We are the chosen ones. Sincerely, SharpWitted. Get witted to get lost.